Welcome to today's session. Have you ever thought of, as a director, why is it that you are having a lot of challenges when you are planning your activities? Have you ever asked yourself that why is it that I'm spending a lot of resources in doing promotions when I want to conduct planned activities? My fellow leaders, have you ever taken your time and asked yourself, why is it so that expensive? When you want to do an activity, you get it very difficult for the activities to be funded. Have you ever asked yourself that why after planning for an activity, you may get even some participants do not have uniform? Has it been disturbing you? Is this the same experiences in all the churches? Have you ever thought of why must I do club promotion? Why must I do a rambe to do an activity? Why must I give my Pathfinders performers so that is when they can attend a function that has been organized by the club? These are some of the tough questions, tough challenges that you have been experiencing that I want us now to go and look at. And this one leads us with these difficult questions, lead us to today's topic. And our topic of the day is Pathfinders Club membership. You will notice that members of the club or parents who missed formal induction often feel less connected to club goals, making it difficult to foster full participation in activities. Have you ever noticed that proper enrollment process or induction process ensures members understand the club objectives, commit to its mission, and have access to spiritual growth? Now, who are the members of the Pathfinders Club? What are some of the requirements for one to be a member of Pathfinders Club? Pathfinders Club membership requirements. To be a member of the Pathfinders Club, one must be 10 years of age and not more than 15 years of age. For one to be a member of Pathfinders Club, application form, which is available in the director's office or in the secretary's office, must be completed and returned to the club staff committee for consideration and induction as a club member. After registration, a Pathfinder's Passport, which is known as Passbook, which is available in the department through the director, should also be issued to give guidance on what the Pathfinder will be learning throughout the sessions. All the members who have submitted the application forms to be members of the Pathfinders Club must pay membership fee and insurance fee as required by the club. Each Pathfinder should have uniform and wear the uniforms regularly as directed by the director. Pathfinders must come to the meetings and club-sponsored events in the uniform as indicated by the club directors. So you see the importance of the club, that all during their activities they need to participate in this in their uniform. Again, members must be faithful in attendance, meaning that As a member of the club, you should attend, participate in all planned activities. These are given at the time of enrollment. Pathfinders must learn and keep the pledge and the Pathfinder's laws. Now, at the beginning of the registration, at the beginning of the club activities, as the Pathfinders are filling the forms and parents are guiding them and accepting the Pathfinders to be part of the club, they must be introduced to club activities, which include crafts, outings, regular club meetings, classwork, fundraising, camp out, outreach activities, honors, and many other activities that Pathfinders are required to participate. The Pathfinder must agree before joining the club to participate and cooperate in these activities. The Pathfinder's parents must be willing to cooperate with the regulations and activities of the club. At times, they will be asked to support and to supply money and time to support their children's membership. There are sometimes money will be required. At the beginning of the membership registration, the parents should be informed and they should be aware that there will be money that will be needed in this club. They should be able to support and they should be able to cooperate. Now, all elected directors and regular staff are members of the club by virtue of their office. Fellow leaders, fellow directors, when we get it right at the point of registration, when you get it right at the beginning of the club, you will notice that you'll have smooth running of the Pathfinder's activities. Why? All the activities are listed at the beginning. Before a member joins, they are able to be taken through and understand. The parents are also introduced. They are also told about the uniform. They are told about the activities, the curriculum, and the club rules and regulations. So when they are able to adhere to this, then they are able to join the club. So when we get it right at the time of registration, at the time of induction, then everything will go on as planned and required by the director. Now you will notice that there is application letter. For you to be a member of the club, the Pathfinder who want to be a member must fill a form, indicate the name, the age, and the reason why you want to be a member, and the class he's joining. Then the parents approve. It can be the parent or the guardian approves. Then the director receives and approves and allows the Pathfinder to be a member of the club. When this is followed up appropriately, there will be no problem in the club. You will notice that the pastor also provides a letter before enrollment or before induction, informing on the parents on the requirements and the needs of the church. Also, the director also sends a letter to the parents indicating the activities, reasons, and that the child has been accepted to be in the club. So what do they need to do? They look at the requirements, they pay the fee so that the Pathfinder be a member. So when this due diligence is followed, you will notice that our clubs will be running smoothly and there will be no challenge since we are able to do our activity as planned. Now we are talking about the issue of insurance. Somebody may be asking, why do we need to pay insurance? You will notice that the club activities are full of physical activities. When you go for hiking, you go for camp out, you go for camporees, the children are exposed to physical injuries. Therefore, we need to have an insurance cover that will protect them. When you travel as a group, There can be an accident that may occur. How do we protect and how do we cap this? By having insurance, so that when that incidences occur, they are catered for and their health are able to be, treatment are able to be conducted. So while the spiritual welfare of our youth is the prime motivation of all who engage in youth leadership, the physical welfare for our youth is also very, very important. Each leader or a counselor at whatever level of the organization must accept the moral obligation of protecting from physical injuries those whom he are under him or her care. This moral duty of care is reinforced by a legal liability, and while a moral obligations may be shrugged off, leaders cannot escape legal liability for injuries resulting from their action or omission. Therefore, need of insurance. Fellow leaders, I've taken you through Pathfinder's membership and the requirements and the objectives of the club. You have also looked at them in a lesson 2. In this lesson 3, you have looked at membership. So when we get it right in the registration, in recruiting members of the club, then the club activities will be nice and we'll be enjoying pathfindering activity. My name is Sheck Otieno. I want to invite you to the next session. Will be about planning, Pathfinders programming. Like my video, comment, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so that when I do another posting, you are able to get the information and discuss with me together. So let's keep on talking. Let's share, let's chat, and let's ask questions so that we are able to build our clubs in the best way possible. I've been your host, your presenter, Sheck Otieno. Bye and good night.